Hey guys, it's Kendra. Today I'm here to do a video on showing you how I get ready from day to night. So most days, this is what I look like. I have a hoodie on, a tank top, and yoga pants, and that gets me through the day, through running errands. Obviously, sometimes I put jeans on and a cute top and a sweater or something if I'm going out, if I'm taking them shopping, or whatever it is. But usually I'm just in really casual clothes so I can, be productive around the house, clean, and I just get a lot done that way. And I don't go out very often, so when I do, it's kind of a special time for me to get ready a little bit more than I usually do. And then here is my going out look. So I will show you what I do to my hair for my makeup to kind of step it up a notch, and then just picking out what I'm gonna wear. So I hope you guys all enjoy seeing this video, and let's get started. Alright, so starting with hair, I'm going to be using my Vanity Planet straightening hairbrush, and I have been using this for quite some time now. I like to use this when I want my hair to have more of a curve when I'm styling it, rather than a super sleek straight look, which a straightener gives. This just gives me a little bit more volume and body. I like using this because I don't get the flat iron creases to your hair, and your hair doesn't smell like it's burnt or anything. I just take sections throughout my hair and I kind of just run it through the brush. And when I get towards the end of the hair, I flip it either under or out, and I kind of alternate because that is what gives it that body and that movement. And one thing I do differently when doing my hair straight is that I style it in sections so that I can straighten those kind of wavy bits that are in the middle parts of my hair that kind of get hidden. When I'm doing it curly, it doesn't really matter, but when I want it straight, I definitely try to get all that underneath. If you guys are interested in trying this for yourself, this one is super affordable. It's $80, but I have a coupon code for 50% off for you, so it's just $40. I have a code MAMAFLOW. I will put a link down below for you guys if you want to check it out. And the last thing I do is to tease my hair a little bit at the roots with a teasing brush. This makes your hair look so much more voluminous. It is amazing if you have flat hair. Okay, moving on to makeup. So I'm just going to touch up my concealer. I'm applying a little bit underneath my eyes and then around my nose, my chin, and then any blemishes that are peeking through. And I like to blend this out with a brush because I think it looks really natural that way. And then I love the Laura Mercier mineral powder if I ever need to add some more makeup for a little bit more coverage later in the day. It doesn't make your face look cakey, but you still get coverage, and it has a really pretty finish. Next, I'm gonna add some bronzer to really warm up my skin and give it a little bit more depth and dimension. So I'm using a matte bronzer from Too Faced. I prefer matte at night. Actually, I kind of prefer it all the time. And so I'm putting this in my cheekbones, kind of all around my face, honestly, down my neck and then up around my forehead. And just make sure you really blend this out. I don't wanna look like I have heavily contoured my face or anything. I just wanna look very naturally bronzed. And then on top, I'm adding a little bit of Tarte Exposed to give my skin a little bit of a pop of color. I think blush is a secret weapon that you gotta take advantage of because it really makes you look awake, and I'm tired most of the time these days, so if I'm especially going out at night, I need to add some blush. And highlighter. I usually don't use highlighter now during the day, but if I am going at night, I like to add a little bit of glow to my face to just feel extra special. And this one is Champagne Pop from Becca. It's a really pretty, kind of warm, peachy sheen. For my eyes, I'm using my fingers and applying this L'Oreal shadow on top of my lids. It's so easy to use. you just smudged on, like that's it. And then in the crease, I'm going to take a couple of these really warm tone shades. This is a new palette from Urban Decay, and I love it because I like any warm tone eyeshadow. So I'm just using a big fluffy brush and working this into the crease. Just going back and forth to make sure it looks really seamless and just kind of blown out. You can totally leave it at that, but I'm going to go a step further and add this darker tone just to the outer portion of my eye. And another thing I love to do is add some eyeshadow to my lower lash line. It kind of finishes off your eye look, and I just make sure to really blend that out so it doesn't look like you have a harsh line. Next, I am lining my waterline with some black. I think this just makes your eyes look a little bit more sultry and nighttime appropriate. And on the upper lash line, I always do a liquid liner. I used to do a wing liner all the time, but I realized that I get in a really bad mood if I mess it up or it's not completely perfect. So now I don't even attempt a wing because I don't want to risk it. And then to smudge out the line, I always go on top with a black matte eyeshadow. And then I like to put a little bit more mascara on to thicken up my lashes. If I know I'm going out that night, I try not to put too much mascara on in the morning because I don't want my lashes to be super clumpy at night. And then if I need to, I'll define my eyebrows a little bit more. For my lips, I'm using this liquid lipstick from Lawless. Annie Lawless created these, and they are a non-toxic formula, so they're safe to use. The most beautiful shades. I met Annie at an event a couple years ago, and she is the sweetest person. So I'm so excited for her because these lip products are amazing. And then I'm topping this with a little bit of lip oil from Butter London to give my lips a little bit of shine. And then when I do add more makeup on later in the day, my skin gets super dry, so I'm adding some aloe vera just all over. Okay, moving on to clothes. So usually when I go out, I stick with a dark pair of jeans, black pants, and then some type of blouse. And then if it's cold, I'll wear a leather jacket or a sweater, and typically a pair of booties. I usually stick to kind of the same outfit. I just like to be really comfortable when I'm going out. And the one other thing I do when I am going out is to ditch my big old bag and bring a shoulder bag, so it's way less to bring around with me and it's a lot more comfortable. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being subscribers of mine. If you are not, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any future video requests that you want to see from me, leave them in the comments because I read all of your guys' comments. And that is it for today. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.